Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fandomology, where fandoms collide. We are I am so excited. I am losing my words here. But anyways, welcome everyone to the very first ever Fandomology official TDK tournament. This is so a little bit of history before we get into this. So TDK, of course, was founded on playing Smash Brothers together, and every so often they would host tournaments amongst each other to basically see who the best is. And each tournament would have a different theme. Like, there was one time we did a tournament where everyone chose random characters. There was one time that we all chose female characters. There was one time we all chose, I guess, well, this might be a future one, but we're choosing like the animal characters. And so I wanted to host one of those tournaments here on the channel. And not only that, but try and present it as if it was a professional wrestling type tournament. And so that's what we're doing here. And in the spirit, I am having a hard time talking tonight, guys. I don't know. In the spirit of ECW, we are having all of our matches be fought under hardcore rules. So what that means is all Smash items are turned on high, and because I'm trying to present this as a professional wrestling show, boxing ring is going to be the default stage, unless, of course, someone wants to use something else. So with that being said, I believe we are ready for our first match. Real quick, Chris, unmute yourself. Are we waiting for Trevor to come in here, or should we go ahead and start?
Go ahead and start. I'm still trying to get my internet up to speed.
Okay.
And Glenn, get back in the spectator stand. It's not your turn. Kobe and I will be going first.
Okay. Dan, do me a favor. Since Trevor is not able to do the commentary, go ahead and fill in for Trevor with me, okay?
All right.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are now on to our first match, the opening match of the tournament. It will be Chris versus Kobe. Now, usually we give people a bit of a minute or so to talk smack at each other before the stream. Kobe is not in VC with us, so we're going to skip that, but I think this is going to be an amazingly chaotic match. What would you say, Dan?
I would say it is because Kobe, he seems to be focused on the throwing items and keeping his distance, and if Chris keeps his, eliminates that, he has a better chance of winning.
I agree too. I will say I do think I favor Kobe to win a little bit in this tournament, because during some of the warm-ups that I had with Chris, he admitted that he was not used to using items. So that could come back to bite him. What do you think?
That it could, it's gonna come down to a lot to the steel chair and the kendo stick too. I had to sub those in.
Hey, no, that's fine. But yeah, whenever these guys are ready, we will go ahead and get started.
Alright.
That's good.
Alright, so it looks like it is going to be King K. Rool, played by Chris, and Cloud, played by Kobe. So right off the bat, now that we know who the characters are, Dan, who are you rooting for? I'm rooting for Cloud.
I'm trying to stay impartial. I'm just looking forward to the slobber knock.
Yes, and right away, Cloud is already taking an easy lead here. Cloud only has 22% of damage. Meanwhile, King K. Rool has already racked up 73% damage, and we've already got some.
And he's spamming the item for us. Nice.
Chris, remember to mute.
Yeah, gotta bust out those kendo sticks.
Mm-hmm. We already got a firebar in the ring. Kobe has already healed himself with something, and King K. Rool is already in danger of getting knocked out. And oh my god, we know what this is. We know what this is from Mario Kart. Chris just got blued!
I totally forgot about the spike shell was in this game.
We already see 2 pieces of the gun already on the stage. Who's gonna get them first? Oh my God! King K. Rool just got eliminated. King K. Rool just got eliminated. If you can't tell, Dan, I'm trying to channel my Michael Cole.
Right. I'm trying not to be too loud.
No, it's fine, man. But anyways, it looks like Kobe just got an assist trophy. I'll be honest, I have never seen this assist trophy before. The fly swatter. Chris better watch out with this. Oh no,
What's going on?
he's going off the top of the roof.
Oh, I disconnected from. Oh, no
Wait.
contest.
You disconnected?
No. Are they still playing?
Yeah, they're still going. King K. Rool just got the smash ball, and he just connected. Oh my God, that is a huge crocodile robot that just. Wait, why? Why was Donkey Kong's head blown off? That doesn't make any sense. Kobe's not playing as Donkey Kong. He's playing as Cloud.
Wait, what? Well, I got booted apparently.
That's weird.
Yeah,
But-
because my screen showed a no contest.
That is very weird. But anyways, Kobe just got the medal power up. King K. Rool is actually winning now. Both are down to 2 stocks. Cloud has 23.5% damage. King K. Rool has only 18. So this is actually shaping up to be a surprisingly even bout. But it looks like Chris just got juggled because Kobe managed to get a hold of that purple glowing scythe. I'm sure that's from a game. I don't know which one it is. And there's a firebar sword. Whoa! King K. Rool just came out of there with the boxing glove. And King K. Rool now has the firebar sword. He dropped it. Kobe has the gun. Kobe has a gun. Just like Brian Pillman had the gun. Kobe has a gun. Wow. Chris just got absolutely torched with that. He's up to 160% damage.
You had to bring up the Brian Pillman.
Of course. Oh my goodness. Kobe just got eliminated. Chris is now winning. Can he do it? Can Kobe turn this around, or has Chris got this in the bag? Chris just got eliminated. It is now 1-1, with Chris having the ever so slight advantage, due to only having 1% damage, and Kobe's at 26%. That was an impressive show that got put on by the Squid Kids. I don't know what their names are. I don't play that game. The Smash Ball's in place. Who can grab it? Can Chris grab it? Can Kobe grab it? It looks like Chris got it again. Is he going to? No, he missed. He missed. I thought we were going to see Donkey Kong's head get exploded again. I don't know what that red panda looking thing is either, but it's now fighting on the side of Kobe. I cannot believe what we're seeing here, folks. This is an absolute chaos fest, and it is in the best way possible. Oh my God! Kobe won! Kobe won! Ladies and gentlemen, the very first winner of the Fandomology Team Danky Kush item Smash Brothers tournament is Kobe, playing as Cloud. Congratulations, Kobe. You move on to the next round.
It would have been a perfect reference to mention, like, the boxing glove, like Steven Regal when he had used the brass knuckles.
Yeah, it would have.
Logan Paul nowadays.
Alright, so now that we're between streams, I'm going to let everyone unmute for a second so we can give our reactions to that. So, Chris, sort of a post-match interview. What did you think of that?
That last knockout was cheap. He relied on a fucking pitfall, of all things.
Wow. And in the TDK chat, Kobe saying, "Gotta admit that was a tough one."
Meanwhile, my internet is still not back up for some reason.
I see.
It always happens at the worst possible time, and I hate it.
So Chris, if me and Trevor can't go, who should we sub in instead? I know we're waiting on Rodney.
Yeah, he's the only one that still needs to get here. Because
Yeah,
that's what
'cause
Glenn's facing.
Okay.
And I just had one question there, Paul.
Uh-huh.
If per se, like, since Dan said he got booted and somebody else is able to see the match, do you think that they could possibly like sub in for commentary?
Yes.
That way he can, because that's the question I had. That's the only question I had.
You know what?
If
We'll say yes
That's the
to
only
that
question.
one. Glenn, if you're not fighting, if either myself or Trevor just drop off for whatever reason, you slot right in, okay? If
all right, yeah, I'll channel my inner. Since you were trying to do Michael Call, I'll channel in my inner Pat McAfee.
okay. Wait, how is no one trying to be Jim Ross with Dan trying to be Jerry the King Lawler?
My God, he's been broken in half.
I tried to use
God is my way.
I tried to use punchlines from both of them. Because you gotta use. I mean, if you're gonna try to beat Jim Ross, you gotta at least use a slobber knocker.
That is absolutely true.
Or one of his other favorites. He's running like a scalded dog.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what.
I got him my way.
Let's
He's been
do
broken in half.
let's do a warm up, me and anyone. That way we can keep the room going. So this one does not count for the tournament. This is just so we can keep the stream going and so we can keep the room from crashing on us.
I'm sorry about my internet, guys.
It's all right, Trevor. We understand.
Hey, Glenn, you go on ahead, dude.
Oh. It says my internet's back. Let me see if it will register that people are online.
Yeah. And since this is a practice match, we can stay unmuted during it.
Okay. Says that 5 of my friends are online.
I like calling myself Zangief the cat when it comes to Incineroar.
I would say something in retort to that, but I don't know if it's on limits within stream boundaries.
You should name one of your kittens Zangief if that's the case.
Yeah,
Of course I get a Goldeen as my assist for Pokemon.
Bingo bongo, you are wrongo. That was Finneon, not Goldeen.
What's the difference?
And if you were a different water type. And if you were wondering what the pink bear was, that would be Beware, the strong-armed Pokemon from Pokemon X and Y.
Okay.
Allow me to not get blown away by you, Mr. Bowser.
Yeah. And hello, by the way, in the chat to Jet Sparks, who says, having fun, you guys? Yeah, we're having fun. The only character I'm decently good with is Lucario.
Beware of my lariats. That's the only thing about Incineroar that I spam.
Yeah, well, Brock Lesnar will take you to Suplex City. And Kobe, by the way, in the YouTube chat says, good match, Chris.
Hey, Glenn, remember our ever so classic, you get a lariat, you get a lariat, everyone gets a lariat.
Well, he's going to get the steel diver here in a second.
Glenn uses the I mean, it's to the point to where Glenn lariats so much and everyone else, he even lariats himself.
Yeah. Well, I hope you like bees. That missed.
What are you trying to do? Give me the fist bump from hell?
Yeah.
Why are you... Roderick.
Yeah, that was my
Deja
fault.
vu.
I lost track of time.
It's alright. It's alright, dude. That's fine. We had our first match with Chris and Kobe. Kobe won that. And I guess now that you're here, we can go ahead and get your match done while Trevor's getting his stuff sorted out.
Really Actually, my internet is sorted out, so I'm good anytime.
Oh, well then we'll go ahead and do my match with Trevor next then.
Okay.
Okay, and
Also,
then
also, which one of you named this Whooper Tourney?
Me?
Ow. Hey, I got only 2 lives, but cats have 9. Suplex. You were talking about Brock Lesnar. I took your ass to Suplex City, baby.
Yes, you did. And you basically got a cheap win over me just now with that bomb.
Incineroar wins the title belt. Hell yes.
Well, Paul,
that would be
he's just
trash.
he's just telling you you're the bomb.
I know. And Glenn, you know that your win was basically no better than winning the old 24/7 title. Remember that?
Oh God, R-Truth's 54-time win. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And so Paul, you and Trevor are gonna go next then.
Yes. So I guess either Chris or Dan, if you want to host the real quick smack talk segment, go ahead.
I got it.
No, Glenn,
Glenn.
Dan, and I are.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Glenn, you go ahead and mute yourself. Ready?
Where's my phone? Oh, go ahead. And here we go.
All right.
All right. Go ahead, Chris.
All right. So starting with you, Paul. Anything you want to say to Trevor before the match begins?
Trevor, this has been a long time coming. You beat me in the last tournament match that we had together because I did the best that I could in our tag team match, but I just wasn't good enough. Well, I've been practicing and I'm coming back for revenge and I'm going to get my win back. So what do you have to say to that?
You have messed with the wrong Kushinja. And now I have returned to the ring for the express purpose of whipping your ass.
All right, I'm muting now.
Well, I don't think Trevor is completely done with his punishment of Paul for the tournament and not even getting to second place. But he probably holds the edge in items. But Simon's got items of his own. He doesn't need them.
Yeah, we got a Monster Hunter versus one of the greatest monsters in gaming right for this match. And leave it to Paul to get whipped right off the bat.
Have you guys seen the lag?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, this match has entered the Lag City territory.
Yeah. Alright, where's Lagatoo in the background? Where is he?
That is a good question. Paul is trying to stay out of the ring. He thinks he's safe up there on those spotlights, but he is now trying to box his competition in. Nice bounce off the box from Trevor, as Paul breaks it. And Paul just blew himself up. Nicely done.
Yeah.
After he summons Gardevoir. And Paul caught the pitfall seed. Nice. What just happened there?
I'm not even entirely sure there. Looks like I can't even tell.
He's got some kind. Trevor's got some kind of staff item.
Oh yeah,
Magic beams.
is that the wind staff?
I
Uh
don't
oh.
know.
Paul has this. Paul has the assist. Paul has an assist. Who does
And he brought out Bomberman.
Bomberman.
As if this match couldn't get more explosive.
Right.
And there comes an Ore Club. And Bomberman is
Not
Bring-
being helpful.
Yep. Brought a boom, but not a big enough one. Alright, Paul, after this match, could you change the number of players allowed in the ring to 8 because Rodney says it's on 6 right now and he can't get in.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh, Bowser's bringing the heat. More heat and I thought he was gonna get launched out of the ring with that one.
Yep. And Trevor's demonstrating what an axe hole he is with Simon.
I think Paul was going for the power bomb, but
Oh, and I thought Paul was about to get the slip there from those bananas. Well, Trevor certainly gets the appeal right before he gets his ass knocked out.
and he just got slipped right out.
Yep.
Oh, trying to be an axhole.
He didn't hit Paul with the axe, but he got down the spotlight, which almost did hit him. And Paul, can Trevor outmaneuver the punch? Nope, but he's still alive magically.
Looks like he only caught portion of it though.
And meanwhile, Paul just brought in some kind of squid,
Right.
and now he's got a beam sword.
Kendo stick.
And Paul just got crucified.
Ooh. Whip it good.
Trevor meant it when he said he would whip Paul's ass in this fight.
Right.
Ooh, Trevor blew himself up with a bomb shoe and knocked out Paul at the same time.
Yeah, I
They're
didn't
both now-
pump you.
Yeah, Trevor accidentally boomed himself with it. Dropped the holy water.
Power bomb.
Paul's going for the Pokeball. Pokeball.
Got
And he
right.
summons right. Yep. And there's another bomb shoe.
This match just got electrified.
Trevor almost died to Raichu there.
Talk about a shocking experience.
Oh,
Oh.
that might have been a smart bomb, but that
Oh.
was not a smart move.
Oh.
And
Got him
Paul,
with it.
and Paul gets the back slam victory.
Wow, I cannot believe I did that.
Don't get used to it either, Paul.
Still, though, good game.
Good game.
Alright.
I think I will say I think the lag was going against both of us in that one.
It was.
But I will say I'd rather have a laggy fight than no fight at all.
Absolutely.
Right.
And Paul remembered to change the.
Yes. Let me do that real quick. So, change rules to how many players?
8.
8.
8.
I don't see that. I see 3-player Smash, 4-player Smash. How do I do that?
No.
Would Paul have to close the arena for?
I
that?
think
I actually do not know. I kind of forgot.
Let's see. Let me go back in and see.
You should be able to change any rules from here, except for teams.
Yeah, I don't see it. I think I will have to make a new room for this, so I'll go ahead and do that. So those that are currently here, we're going to I'm gonna make a new room. And Virginia is in the chat saying, "Paul, you're so cool." and Kobe is in the chat saying, "Well, that certainly blew up in your face, Trev."
you could say that.
And you technically fell to a spike.
You did.
Mm-hmm. The cruel irony of it.
Right.
Alright,
Hey,
so-
what happened to the post-match thingy?
Oh yeah, that's right. Chris or Dan, go ahead and do the post-match interview with me and Trevor.
Alright, so Paul, what would you say was the key to your victory there?
Honestly, fighting smarter, not harder, and keeping out of range of Trevor so that his chains, his axes, his crosses couldn't be really that much use to me, and picking my right moment, getting my hands on the right items, and capitalizing when he was at his most off balance. By the way, the room's open.
Sweet.
So Trevor, what was your plan to begin with, and was it able to follow through? And if so, did you execute it or did it fall through?
So the plan was initially to just kind of keep running all around him and try to confuse him, catch him off guard, and hit him when he was least expecting it. I think the lag was the biggest factor that kind of prevented me from carrying that out to its full effect. But I will tell Paul this. If we get a rematch, his ass is going down.
And with that, Virginia says in the chat, Paul, what was the key to your victory? Honestly, luck. All right, so we got Rodney in here, so we're going to go ahead and do his match now.
Alright, I will mute, and Rodney and Glenn, you guys both get in the arena. You guys are next.
All right, and so with that, guys, our next match is Glenn versus Rodney, and we're actually going to turn to Rodney first. Rodney, is there anything you would like to say to your opponent?
Oh, me first? Oh, wow, that caught me by surprise. Remember that tag team tournament we did, and then we lost? I'm kind of mad at you for that a little. So, this will make me feel better a little. That's it.
Well said, Rodney. Glenn, what do you respond?
Well, first things first, let me do this. Let me talk to you.
Yeah!
Oh, goodness, Rodney, Mr. Kelly, Bobelli, Belly. What am I going to have to say to you? Oh, man, there's a lot to say. Tag team tournament, maybe I've lost him. Bygones be bygones, let water be under the bridge. Remember last tourney, you and me? Let's see, I was in a little bit of a winning streak. But then you kicked my butt. This is deja vu from that. Don't you remember that? Because I do. Anyways,
I don't know about y'all, but that was more incomprehensible than the Ultimate Warrior.
but anybody, let me just rephrase it. May the best man win. Best man be possibly ME. That's me. Because whose game is it?
All right, and with that, everyone,
Man.
and so I'll take the lead on commentary. Trevor, we have Incineroar played by Glenn and Ness played by Rodney. Right off the bat, Trevor, who are you rooting for?
I gotta say, I'm going with Rodney on this one. Not out of bias, because I love both of these guys. But I have been on the receiving end of Rodney's nest more times than I care to count. And let me tell you, this mofo is nearly indestructible.
Well, it certainly seems to be proven the case like that because Rodney has yet to be touched once. Wait, no, that was one heck of a throw by Glenn. But Rodney is in the lead. He only has 12.6 points of damage. Glenn is already at 47, and what a lariat!
But I will tell you, Paul, if Glenn can manage to land enough good lariats, that may actually spell doom.
Oh my God! Rodney got eliminated already! Ladies and gentlemen, we could be in for an absolute upset tonight.
There's the Aura Club. Oh my gosh, Glenn got healed out of some stroke of dumb luck.
I just love. Okay, I'm not even talking commentary right now. I just say, as watching this, I love that both of them were just whacking each other with baseball bats. Just Glenn's was more oversized.
Oh my gosh! Did he
Wow!
hit that ball?
Yeah, he just reflected the tornado back at Glenn. I didn't even know that was possible.
Looks like this is one cat that's not getting turned into Chinese food tonight.
Exactly. But still, I think things are looking pretty grim for Rodney. He's down a stock, and he's at 145 points of damage. Can he turn it around? It's going to be interesting to see. This is absolute chaos, Trevor. Oh my God, Glenn got eliminated again. Rodney got eliminated, I'm sorry.
Did Glenn just pick up some popsicles?
Yes, he did. It was the part to the bird ship thing, whatever it is. I don't know what to call it. The popsicles got dropped on top of the lights if anyone wants to go get them. But I cannot believe this. This is an absolute upset so far. I was honestly expecting Rodney to win this thing.
Oh gosh.
Wow, Glenn is getting shredded by whatever the heck that Pokemon is.
That was Zoroark, my friend.
And it looks Rodney got his stock back. He used the special flag. It's now 2-2. But Glenn is now slightly losing because he has more damage. Ness got the smash ball! Oh my God, it's a meteor shower in here. Is this even safe, Trevor?
No, I mean, I don't think these guys care. They're going at it to no end. I don't think they're going to care about the property damage.
And Rodney has gotten the lead again. He's got 60 points of health. Glenn's got 23, but Glenn is down a stock on him. This could be interesting. Oh my God! Rodney wins!
Well, I guess we could say Ness is getting taken to jail for animal abuse.
Yeah, I gotta say, that was an absolute great early game there from Glenn. Glenn, I gotta know, what happened, dude? You had a great early lead, and then it just went to crap. What happened? Glenn, that's your sign to unmute.
I did unmute.
Oh, sorry.
And I knew I talked a big game, but Rodney is deadly with Ness.
And Rodney.
However, I am down to Wii Fit Trainer, so if I fight him again, who knows what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And Rodney, what do you have to say about your victory? Did you have a game plan going in, or did you just kind of fly it by the seat of your pants and hope for the best?
Honestly, I was spooked in the beginning. My game plan was just do what I normally do, just chuck stuff. But how I really felt about me winning, yay!
I have one question for you though. How does it feel to fight on a stage where you can't do your famous edge guard tactics?
It's a little weird. It gives me the shakes. Like when you don't have alcohol for a long time, then you get a little bit twitchy. It's like that. It's a problem.
Okay.
Miss Kelly.
Well, Paul, we have had some substantial matches so far.
We absolutely have. And real quick, Kobe in the chat says, "My lord, what a shocking upset. A necessary comeuppance." But
Now, hey, Paul, I do have a request.
yes.
It's a small thing, but I really like how we were doing it in the practice round where we were like in the red square and in the blue square, kind of like battle bots.
Yes.
Are you cool with us? Are you cool with us bringing that back?
Oh, yeah. I honestly had forgotten about that, so we'll bring that back. So, Chris, you have the card. Who's next?
Up next is Rodney and Dan.
Oh, Rodney, you're getting back in the ring. So, Rodney, I guess, again, you're first. Before you say what you have to say to Dan, you just wrestled an absolutely intense match against Glenn. Do you have anything left in the tank to go against Dan?
I got enough in the tank. I got 3 tanks.
Then in that case, what do you have to say to Dan?
I'm gonna win.
Is that it?
I'm not good at these things. I'm not really good at. Look, I try. Oh yeah,
Now,
quick
Dan.
question. Wait, quick question. What stages are we doing again? That was the part I forgot.
Just boxing ring. Unless you wanted to do
okay.
something else.
No, I thought
Now,
we were
Dan.
doing our original. That's what I thought. Go ahead, continue now.
Sorry. Okay, now Dan, I've been fighting against you for a long time, and I know that you are one tough SOB. I gotta ask, do you have anything to say to Rodney before you two take to the ring?
Well, for one, I'm not going to make the same mistake Glenn did and let him get the special flag. And I'm going to use my character's abilities to take advantage of the item situation. And already planned for that, and I've seen you from backstage, so be ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is going to be Dan versus Rodney. This is our first second round tournament, and Kobe's in the chat saying, Rodney said, I didn't hear no bell.
Can I join you guys for guest commentary for this one?
I'd rather you didn't, Glenn, just so we can keep it simple to 2 people.
Yeah, 3 people's probably gonna get very hectic.
Yeah, we risk
All right.
people talking over each other.
Well, anytime if you need me, I'll be muted.
Okay. All right, Dan and Rodney, whenever you guys are ready. All right, in the red square, Dan is playing Wolf, and in the blue square, Trevor.
And in the blue square, we have Rodney as the hero from Dragon Quest, specifically Erdrick.
So I gotta say, just by familiarity alone, I'm rooting for Wolf.
I gotta say, I've fought against both of these guys before. Dan's Wolf is absolutely deadly, but do not underestimate Rodney's hero. He knows how to put those spells to use and use them right.
Exactly. And right away, Rodney is already showing that. Dan is already up to 8. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of bombs in there. Whoa! Dan just blew himself away!
Was that a safety hazard to our ring?
I think it was.
These guys probably don't care, though.
Yeah, they don't. Because Dan is just attacking with a relentless fury that I have not seen in so many different sessions of playing with him. Dan really wants to win this.
As someone who has fought against Dan on numerous occasions, I can safely say Dan fights to win. And now we have Shovel Knight on the ring.
Shovel Knight, who's that?
From one of my favorite games.
Whoa! Dan just got knocked out of the park. Rodney is absolutely slaughtering him tonight.
Well, don't count him out. It's not over till the fat man sings, and I haven't sung yet.
Wait, you're not fat. I am. But anyways, Rodney just got eliminated himself. Now the score is 2 stocks to 1 favoring Rodney, but Dan has more damage. Oh no, that was almost gonna be a repeat of what happened last. No!
No!
That was
That
was an absolute squash match, ladies and gentlemen. Rodney wins again.
So could one say Rodney had that right off the bat?
But also, Trevor, you're fired from commentary.
Wait, why?
I'm kidding.
Oh, I got really scared for a second there. I'm like, what did I do?
You made a bad pun.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Virginia's in the chat saying, Trev, was that a safety hazard to our ring? Like, you had a giant fire-breathing turtle and you're concerned about a couple bombs? Be worried about animal rights activists and OSHA. So with that, I want to turn my first question to Dan. Dan, what happened? Rodney absolutely mopped the floor with you.
That's actually not a surprise to me. I forgot about bounce and my reflector didn't turn out as planned. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm not worried about it.
And Rodney, what do you have to say about your victory? Did that turn out how you expected? Or did Dan give you an absolute run for your money?
He did a little, but I think I'm going to hit him with the bat. I tried, but he stopped me the first time. I thought I lost it, but then I just saw a random one in the middle of the map. So I guess I got lucky with the swing.
I will definitely say that you did twice in a row. So, Chris, who is next?
We got 2 more matches we can do. We could either do Dan and I go next, or Rodney and Kobe go next.
Let's give Rodney a break and get you and Dan in the ring. In fact, we'll have Dan start off the smack talk. Dan, what do you have to say to Chris?
Oh, I gotta make up for the last match. I lost my reflector character, which was the original idea to begin with. I'm not so sure how this one will do, but I'm still gonna fight my hardest, and I'm gonna fight harder this time.
And Chris, is there any specific message you have for Dan to make him shake in his boots, or at least attempt?
I just got 2 words. Dropkick.
Okay. And we all know how Chris's signature dropkick is. It's deadly. Right, Paul?
Exactly. Now, real quick, hold on. Before you hit start, I do want to break character for a second. Everyone can unmute for now. Honest question, how do y'all think this is going so far?
Honestly, I believe it's going really, really well so far.
I agree. If anything, I'm surprised with how fast we're rocketing through these matches.
I'm glad it is too. I think it's going well.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
messaging
same here.
Yeah, I'm just messaging Kobe right now to let him know that once Dan and I are done, him and Rodney will be up next.
Okay. All right, so again, everyone but me and Trevor, go ahead and mute yourselves, and Dan and Chris, when you guys are ready. All right, and in the red corner, we have Kazuya.
And in the blue square, we have Mario's own fire-breathing, whatever that is, Bowser!
Wait a minute, that's gimmick infringement. I was being Bowser. I'm kidding.
Let the battle begin, and oh my gosh, it's already getting hectic with lasers and fire and dropkicks.
Exactly, and I don't know what the backstory to Kazuya is, but the fact that he's able to bring bat wings out of his back. Trevor, I hope you're not getting hungry.
He's a... All aboard! Oh gosh, we have a flag on stage. This could only go badly.
Yeah, Bowser is already bringing in the heat. Whoa! Kazuya nearly got an extra stock with the special flag. The special flag is still in play. It's going to be interesting to see who can get their hands on it first. Oh my goodness, Kazuya is about to tell Bowser he's the bomb, and he's eliminated!
Oh, dang!
Whoa!
He got a
Kazuya got an extra stock. It's back to 3-2.
But Paul, remember, the fact remains, even though Springman is on the stage right now, the fact remains, even though he lost that stock as soon as he got it, it still keeps him 1 ahead.
Yeah, now Trevor, you're the Pokemon expert. What is that Pokemon that Chris just summoned?
We now have Giratina from Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum on the stage.
And oh my goodness, it knocked Kazuya out of the ring. It is now 2-2.
So much for that extra stock, am I right, Paul?
Exactly. Chris has somehow managed... Whoa, Kazuya has the Smash Ball. I've never seen his final Smash before. This will be interesting.
I guess
He
you
missed.
could say his... Indeed. I guess you could say his stock count got shot down harder than Glenn's hopes of winning a tournament.
Yeah, and now Kazuya had Bowser against the ropes. He was doing some rope-a-dope with him, but Bowser was able to counter with his fire, and Bowser has a Sling Star in the play. So what's
Yes.
going to happen here?
He's going to become the star of the show.
Kazuya clearly likes to be in the air with his offense. He just bounced off the ropes again. There's a Star Fox bomb on the floor there. Who's going to get that picked up? That's very powerful right there. Whoa, Kazuya's glowing red. What does that mean, Trevor?
That means that he is able to perform a superior move of one of his special moves.
But then he got eliminated, and now it's just 1-2. I don't know
gosh,
how,
now-
but Chris is doing a
now-
Jeff tribute act because he's still alive somehow.
Now Meowth is on the stage.
He was always my favorite Team Rocket character.
What is wrong with you? Fix that.
He's the funniest. I don't care what you say. But Bowser is clearly on a roll here, despite being at 100. Oh my God, that is the best. That's the best item right there that Dan just got his hands on. The golden hammer. That can one-shot anyone.
Paul, stop! It's hammer time.
The smash ball is back in the ring. Who's gonna get their hands on it?
He's doing the best. He did a belly flop.
Bowser got the smash
Oh,
ball.
gosh.
Can he make the hits? Can he make the hits? He did it! Chris wins! Dan is eliminated from the tournament!
And Dan face planted right in the camera too.
Exactly.
I guess you could say Bowser beat him to the punch.
So Chris, congratulations on eliminating Dan completely from the tournament. What was your strategy going into this match, and do you think it went according to plan?
For the most part, yeah. I mean, I will admit this Smash Ball was a spur of the moment decision, because like normally I would have preferred to win without it, but it still. And I wasn't sure if that punch would even hit Dan, because of he seemed like he was outside of the circle. So I wasn't sure if that would hit him. So I was just kind of honestly surprised it did. But Dan put up a good fight. Like I fought his Kazuya, and he is damn good with Kazuya.
Absolutely.
Okay. And Dan, what do you have to say? Now, I know you're a good sport, so I know despite the fact that you lost, you undoubtedly have some encouraging words to say.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Chris played by the rules and got the upper hand. I had the upper hand at the beginning, but I never take away skill from my opponent. So good job.
And I also have a question. I also have a question for Dan. Now that you're completely eliminated from the competition, what do you have to say to the remaining competitors?
Good luck to you all, and may the best person win.
Well, thank you very much, Dan, for participating. It was an honor to have you. And with that, we're going to transition right into our next match, Kobe versus Rodney. And Rodney, Kobe said in the chat to you, bring it on. How do you respond to that?
I am offended, and I'm going to go offensive. So, that.
All right. Well, when you guys are ready, we'll go ahead and get started. And Glenn, can you do me a favor and sub in for me? My voice is starting to get a little strained.
Sub in for in-ring commentary. You got it, brother.
All right. I'm gonna go mute, and I'm gonna get a cough drop.
All right.
Glenn, go ahead, man.
All right, Glenn, I'll take the lead here. All right, Rodney, whenever you guys are ready.
All right, let's hit him up.
All right,
Go
Glenn,
ahead.
so we're definitely in for a fight here. In the red square, we have Kobe as Zero Suit Samus.
And the guy that whooped my ass is Ness. So what we got here, we got a battle of the sexes. Boys against girls.
So, Glenn, who do you think has the upper hand in this fight?
I gotta go with Ness. Rodney is a deadly son of a gun with Ness. I mean, I've never really faced Kobe as Zero Suit, but I have to go with the more experienced veteran. Well, speaking of experienced veteran, he's kind of falling behind there. 45% damage. Oh wait a second.
Well, we also have Midna on the stage right now, and she's definitely making things more entertaining. Now, I will say, my bet personally will most likely go to Rodney, just because I know what his Ness is like. Meanwhile, I don't have a whole lot of experience against Kobe's Zero Suit Samus.
The only one I have experience with Kobe-wise is when I took on his pit with my Sora. And he took me to the limits, though. And speaking of taking to the limits, we got about a 20-point difference in health, don't we, bud?
Indeed.
Wait a second. About 15. Oh, smash.
Now, I gotta say, Ness must really be walking the dog, because his yo-yo skills are off the chain.
You know, you gotta go around the world when you get when you get the Samus getting her special up there. Oh, 110. Close one. It's about to go down right there. Oh. Well, we got Samus Cena. She was in the fog. Oh, 115, 128. Oh, we got a close one.
This is turning out to be a highly even match so
Oh.
far, Glenn. Okay, well, Kobe's eliminated for for one of his stocks. Gosh, now I'm getting tongue-tied.
And I thought Swirlix was
And-
just here for cheering.
Well,
Oh, 2-2, baby.
well, what the shell, man? That didn't last long. Oh
And
my
now
gosh.
Kobe gets bugged.
Oh,
Literally.
Rodney just dropped the beat. Toll.
Ah, okay. That was a crap pun, I hate to say, but whatever.
I was
It's
trying.
2-1, everyone. Oh, smart
Yeah.
bomb. Oh,
Oh gosh. Oh
Never
no.
heard. there's smart bombs and there's smartphones, and no one's smart to get in front of that blast.
You think?
Oh,
Well, if you were smart, you wouldn't get caught in a blast anyway.
right. Come on, Cub Meister. Oh, wait a second. Why am I trying to take sides?
See, Glenn, we're supposed to remain impartial here. We're only supposed to give projected winners, not who we're rooting for.
Yeah, you are right. Oh, Samus is about to blast. Oh, run, Forrest, run.
Well, even though no damage was dealt, I guess you could say he had a blast.
Pretty much. Now we got the Isn't that called the flame rod or something like that?
It's something along those lines, and I gotta say, oh my god!
Burn, baby, burn. Just go
I
inferno with ya, Rodney, good and win.
Now, Glenn, I gotta say, that final KO was absolutely fire.
Pretty much. Yeah, you could say he likes Zero Suit Samus extra crispy.
Yeah.
All right, Miss.
Yep.
All right. Time for the mic slaying. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we
All
got
right.
from Mr. Vic to the Victor Go to Spoils. Roderick, you got yourself another win. You were like going Undertaker on us with these wins. What do you suppose? Do you think your winning streak's going to get snapped possibly anytime soon?
I have very confidence. Probably.
Okay.
but
Yep, we all know streaks get snapped. I mean, Roman Reigns, his streak got snapped at WrestleMania 40, and we already know the Undertaker streak got snapped. Let's hope you possibly either A, keep on going with this streak, or God forbid you may lose one next time.
Let's see. Well,
And I'm checking to see if
It might
Kobe has said
break.
anything in the chat, but it doesn't look like he has.
Give him some time. He will. Thank you, Glenn, for subbing in for me. I'm back.
All
So,
right, how's
Chris,
your voice, man?
It's doing okay. I still got a cough drop in. I'm not going to scream as much the next time, but I'll still do my best to hype up the match. So,
you can leave that for me.
so Chris, do we have any more left to do?
No, that was the last one for this first set of rounds.
All right. Well, I think that this was an amazing This was an amazing night of tournament matches. I think on the whole, given the tech issues that we had, and we were still, of course, trying to work out a few kinks, I think this was a roaring success. What do you guys think?
I 100% agree.
Yes.
Same here.
So, let's do this. Let's keep the stream going now. And what do you say we all switch to Kart? And Virginia, if you're in, you can join us.
That works for me.
I'm down for that. I'll be right back, but I am down for that.
Okay,
I want to.
I'll retitle the stream "Switching to Kart."
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Well,
I'm gonna put Kart in my Switch. I'm gonna go get a glass of milk, and then I'll be back.
can I get one too?
Only if you say
and I'm-
please. Okay, Rodney. I'll send it through the phone somehow.
I'll be
all right,
back.
and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump up off here because I got to get some sleep. So you
Well,
guys have a good rest of the stream.
No problem. And hey, Glenn, thank you, number one, for participating in the tournament and being willing to do it on stream. And thank you for doing an amazing job on commentary in my place.
You are welcome. You guys have a good night, and you forgot to say L.A. night. Yeah, when I said whose game is it? It's all good.
You're supposed to say with
Have a good night,
everybody
guys.
saying first.
What's everybody saying first? There we go.
L.A. night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a nut, but we love him.
He is. All right, I'm pinging everyone in the Facebook chat.
I gotta hop off too because I have work tomorrow in the morning.
All right, Rodney, you have a good night now.
You too. And if Jeff joins to play Mario Kart with y'all, hit him like a lot. And if he keeps asking on why, tell him because I told y'all to.
Will do.
Thank you.
Yeah, I kept drawing blanks during commentary. I don't know why. It was like you at the beginning of the stream.
Hey, it's all right, man. Once you got your groove going, it was going good. So Virginia's already in the room with me.
Yep, I'm getting my Mario Kart booted up right now.
Okay.
The only Nintendo game with good online. All right, you were saying, Paul?
Okay, someone just joined.
That would be me.
And I know I'm hopping at the moment too.
Okay. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and get started now. And by the way, now that the matches are no longer done, y'all can use the soundboard as much as you want. So,
Yay!
so you know we got to do it, Trevor.
I hate you. I hate everything about you.
I gotta say, by the way, you guys are some absolute mad lads for voting almost unanimously that I name my kitten Whooper.
Yeah, and you're all assholes too.
Especially the fact that it's coming from Trevor.
Exactly.
Yeah, the cruel irony. Also, welcome to the chat, Virginia.
Thank you.
So, Virginia, from your point of view, how do you think the tournament stream went? The tournament portion, rather.
I was listening mostly to the audio. I was doing something else on my phone with the video aspect.
Okay.
What'd you think of our commentary?
Like I told you in our message, I thought it was entertaining.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That's good to hear. How'd you guys like how I would crack a pun relating to the KO at the end of every fight?
You were on fire, Trevor. You were gold.
Thank you.
I just
Who
to whom it may concern, you're the bomb.
You got
Yes,
three
for
of
you.
us. You got me, Dan, and Virginia all in that.
And Trevor, if I didn't know any better, I would say that you're a commentator for the WWE.
You cut out for a lot of that. Say that again, Dan.
Oh, I would say that you were meant for the WWE as a commentator.
I'm back.
Thank you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Like I said, all I was trying to do was just imitate Michael Cole.
But I wasn't trying to imitate anybody in particular. I was just trying to be my own guy.
All right, I'm getting in the room.
Okay.
Hey, Virginia.
Hey, Chris.
All right.
But
Yeah,
Paul, I will.
quickly respond to that. Sorry, Trevor.
No, you're okay. That was my fault. But Paul, I'm gonna say doing the commentary alongside you even alongside Glenn was an absolute blast.
It was. I'm just gonna need to make sure I drink my salad water before we do it. That way my voice can last a little bit better.
What is salad water?
Okay. All right, so that's kind of an inside joke from me and Virginia. So she got me this special tea that has stuff in it that helps coat your throat to prevent your voice from breaking and losing your voice.
So technically, you need a special tea for your specialty.
Essentially, yeah. I drink it pretty much every Sunday before I sing at church. And there was this one day back in December when I had made myself like a double dose of it in preparation for like a 3 to 4 hour long caroling event that we were having at our work. And I was like adamant that I was going to drink it all and not waste it. And just in exasperation, Virginia said something to the effect of, "It's just salad water." Or however you said it, Virginia.
Yeah, I was like, just pour it out. It's just salad water. Like, it doesn't matter.
Glenn, or sorry, Glenn is just giving Kobe a post-match interview in the Facebook chat when I came back, and right now I'm just telling him that a couple matches need to take place before he steps in again.
Okay.
But I'll figure out like the next likely order of matches, Paul, and get that to you.
Okay. And we'll go ahead and say the next stream will be next week, same time.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Mm-hmm.
That was perfect.
And it's ironic because there's bats on this track.
Well, of course, I'm Ozzy. I picked this stage.
Well, my me is appropriate for you.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, the
Are
me
you-
I'm using is Crack Bandicoot, you know.
Do Paul and Virginia know about the context behind Crack Bandicoot?
I certainly don't.
So there was
To whom it
one
may
day
concern,
that-
you're the bomb.
There was one in our chat. I was talking to Mike Gangwer about using Crash Bandicoot in some way or other, and when I typed Crash without me knowing, autocorrect turned it into Crack Bandicoot.
I don't want to know what that looks like.
Look at my me. It was Trevor's first stint into autocorrect.
Yeah, I think it
Oh,
was,
gotcha.
Yeah, I think that was my very first autocorrect roll.
Yeah, it predates Gustafsson.
And
Crack Bandicoot is the original autocorrect roll.
and since then, autocorrect has been plaguing the Strassner family without relent.
Indeed.
It's almost like it was being a pain in the straps.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And here's the thing. When Mike Gangwer saw that autocorrect fail, he just rolled with it and he said, "Ah, yes, I forgot he had a cousin named Crack."
It's good.
Blue shell.
Have fun.
And then the duck trolls became a thing when autocorrect kept turning a certain F word into duck instead,
Yeah.
which
Hence
autocorrect...
Hence my duck hunting dog me.
And when I when I caught a Gyarados in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I was going to tell everyone in the chat that I caught a Gyarados because he's a favorite Pokemon of mine,
Mm-hmm.
autocorrect somehow got it in its mind to turn Gyarados into Gustafsson twice!
Nice. By the way, I took the Whooper sound out of my soundboard since it's in the TDK one and replaced it with this one.
Paul, would you consider next Thursday for the next Smash stream? Because, well, Kobe can still make that, but Jeff could also make that because
Um,
him and Ryan have to do a match.
that might work. I'll have to get back to you on that one, though, because... Remind me, Virginia, you and I don't have any plans for that day, right? That's the 9th?
There was the potential for a daylight plan.
Right, but nothing at night.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll tentatively say yes to that, Chris, but as time gets closer, I'll confirm for sure, okay?
Okay, yeah, because Jeff won't be able to make Wednesday, and then he can do Thursday, and so can Kobe.
Okay.
And then once that's confirmed, then I'll figure out the next set of matches.
Okay. So, question then for everyone, both those that were actively in the stream and those that were watching, what, if anything, do you think could be improved on for next time?
Honestly, I personally don't think anything went. I don't think anything needs to be improved on. I think everything's perfect as is. Because we didn't have any problems with order. Everyone did what they were supposed to do. The only problem, and it's nothing we can really correct, was occasional lag.
Yeah, which, again, that's just your stupid 19th century link.
Indeed. So if anyone from CenturyLink is watching this stream, just know your internet sucks and you need to get your crap together.
And Nintendo's bad online design too, which makes everyone suffer from lag.
Yeah, let's go ahead and throw Nintendo under that bus too.
Blue shell.
Thump thump. Man, it's always when I'm in first that the blue shells come and wreck my day.
It just wants to have fun.
Oh, girls, they wanna have fun.
What do you mean, blue shells want to have fun?
Yeah.
I don't know if I find it impressive or concerning that you know that song.
Who doesn't know that song?
I know.
Cyndi Lauper? You don't know who Cyndi Lauper is?
I know who Cyndi Lauper is, I just haven't heard that song.
Wow.
Oh,
Link.
you got that star right as I was throwing that fireball at you, Chris.
I did.
Oh, shoot, not you.
Hey, look, Trevor Meadows is on the board. I believe.
Yeah, it's my second time picking it. It's gonna...
Hey, it's Jeff's favorite state.
Light blue Yoshi circuit.
Yep. They need to put a course in here called Sora Speedway.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Real quick, Kobe said something in the chat. He says, honestly, I think it's flawless, just perfect. Only thing in my case is I have to focus on the fight without the commentary, which was entertaining, by the way. Plus, thanks time zones a bit off. Otherwise, it was good. Well, Kobe, I'm glad you had fun with us, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought he wasn't going to be tuned for the stream.
I didn't think he was either.
He tuned into, what was it? Was it the, What Makes a Great Video Game stream? Or
Oh, yeah.
Was it the villain stream?
He tuned into the What Was the Great Villain stream, and since then, he's provided his own commentary on the different topics we've had since then. Which, by the way, Kobe, if you're interested, the next open panel topic is what makes a good battle scene.
And I remember Kobe was also active in the stream chat for when you and Trevor were doing the beginner series on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah?
which makes sense because he's big into that series.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he was there too. Oh, and Paul, we gotta, if you are interested in covering it, you and I gotta figure out when we want to cover Infamous.
Yes. I know somewhere in my DMs, one of the DMs that Virginia's involved in, there is a list of different beginner series topics we have on the docket. So I'm going to be going back to try and find those so that we can get those knocked out. I know one was Castlevania with me and Trevor, right?
And I suggested maybe bring Dan into that one too, since his Castlevania knowledge does dwarf mine quite a bit.
Okay, Dan, are you cool with that?
Yeah, totally. There's only one person that I know that knows more about Castlevania than me. And he's
Everett?
He's like the expert.
Okay. So yeah, we'll
Yeah,
have...
you told...
Go ahead, Trev.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, Dan, you've said like Everett has played like every single game, watched every single form of Castlevania media, all of that.
He beat Super Castlevania 4 in less than 2 hours.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
That dude is insane. Like, what kind of crack was he on, and where do I get some?
All I gotta say to that is,
Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah, Everett's insane on Castlevania. That's like me getting the big boss emblem on Snake.
But, so, if I'm understanding you right, Paul, that's gonna be me, you, me, and Dan. All
Yes.
three on that one?
Yes.
All right.
Now, real quick, I have an absolutely huge announcement. This is breaking news that just now. I've been in DMs with Kobe. Kobe has agreed to come and be part of Beginner Series. He wants to cover RWBY with me.
Oh, he wants to cover Ruby.
Yep.
So is he, like, actually going to be using his voice?
It sounds like he wants to actually join StreamYard. Which
I'd say that'd be great.
Yeah,
that's good.
I think that's wonderful.
absolutely. So Kobe, I'm
And-
sure you're listening right now. I saw the message you just sent me. I'll respond to that as soon as this race is done.
Yeah,
And Kobe,
that'd
oh,
be-
go ahead, Chris.
I was gonna say that'd be cool if that does take place.
Mm-hmm.
And Kobe, just know everyone here 100% supports you.
Absolutely.
I, however, did not support Paul in the way that he announced the name of the show.
I know nothing about the show. How did I know how to say it?
Dude, even before I watched Ruby, I knew how to say it.
Trevor talked about it at work before, and you're just like, it's RWBY.
But here's the
I'm
thing.
about to-
I see periods between the letters, so how else am I supposed to say it?
Also, Virginia, wasn't Ruby like the first common ground we found when you started working there?
It was.
Even though I quit on the series, even though I quit on the series after Volume 6, I was able to at least hold a conversation about it.
Yeah, you just bashed Adam the entire time, too.
What can I say? He's one of the worst villains in fiction history. He had the potential to be an amazing boyfriend, but villain, but got... I'm getting my words mixed up here. He had the potential to be an amazing villain, but instead he got relegated to jealous ex-boyfriend. Like, who would not want to pitch a fit about that? Nope, I think not.
But so, I guess that goes kind of into the conversation we previously had, though, of bad guy versus villain.
Yeah.
And, like, an antagonist versus villain.
You know, to quote Wreck-It Ralph, just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
Oh no, he was a bad guy.
Yeah, Adam was very much a bad guy.
Okay.
Trevor, didn't you bring him up in that villain discussion? I'm trying to remember.
Yes, because I know Jet Sparks and I kind of went on a small tangent about that. At least I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay, so thank you, Virginia, for tagging me in that. So here's the ones that are currently on the docket as according to the thing. Star Wars with Baron, that one's already happened. Where is it? Castlevania, we just mentioned that one. And then Trevor, you and I were going to cover Spawn.
Yeah, that one's probably going to be a while because I still need to read a lot of the comics and I need to finish watching the animated series. The thing is, I can never find time to read some of the Spawn comics. That's the problem.
And that's fine.
Is Image Comics still a thing?
Yes, it's the Spawn comics are actually still being put out to this day. Todd McFarlane's just kind of slowed down with them.
Alright, so check this out, guys. Again, this is basing off of the DMs I've been having with Kobe. I think what we're going to do for next week is we're going to do 2 beginner series back to back. One Tuesday, one Wednesday. So, Kobe wants to do his Wednesday because he has to work Tuesday. So Trevor and Dan, if y'all are available, let's go ahead and do our Castlevania stream Tuesday, then do me and Kobe Wednesday, and then Smash Tournament Thursday. And yes, Virginia. And yes, for those keeping track, that means basically one stream a stream pretty much every day of the week. Next week.
Yeah,
I mean,
I should be available.
I'm game. Out of my way, damn piranha plants. You're almost as ugly as Glenn on a bad hair day.
That's saying something because you've seen me on a bad hair day.
Right?
And yes, I've roasted
you have a
myself.
Good hair day?
You like my hair.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You constantly run your hands through my hair when it's curly.
It's my thoughts of ripping it out.
Virginia, I have never once seen you run your hand through PJ's hair unless you've been just actively trying to pull him down for something he did to you.
You're the bomb, whoever got hit by that.
I'm joking, of course.
Of
I was about to
course.
say, you make me sound so violent.
Well, everyone here knew that would be a joke.
The calm before the storm.
Yeah, whoever got hit by my bomb, you're the bomb. Was that you, Trevor?
Huh?
Was that you who got hit by the bomb?
I didn't get hit by a bomb on my end.
I did not either.
Okay. Yeah, because Drybrowser just reacted like someone did, so... By the way, Paul, did you ever see that artwork I shared of the scrapped Wah Peach design for the original Mario Tennis?
You did. I didn't like it. It doesn't look like her. By the way, Kobe said in the chat, thanks guys for the support. You'll have to pardon my voice though. It has a bit of a stutter to it, and yeah, it'll be strictly audio. That is perfectly fine.
Kobe, if it
I
makes you
mean,
feel any better, Paul actively has a stroke every single time he talks. So,
indeed. And Kobe, if it makes you feel any better, as you've undoubtedly heard on stream when I've been on here time after time, I stutter like crazy. Some days worse than others, but absolutely zero judgment. I think I speak for everyone here when I say absolutely zero judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have like heard me just trying to form some commentary tonight.
I
at
mean,
least you guys didn't say Ponky Mike.
I mean, in fairness, commentary by nature is trying to just react, like, literally in a split second to what's going on screen, but also looking out for what's happening the next split second from there. So,
Second.
yes, you proved your point, Virginia. I sometimes just get tongue-tied easy.
I pick on you because I love you.
Yeah, and
I
for audio
know.
only, that's fine. I don't show my face on Paul's gaming series streams either. Kobe,
Yeah.
so he's fine with you not showing yours.
Yeah, I trust you, man.
Yeah, I mean, even I stuttered, and I'm usually pretty cool.
Yeah, so no one's gonna give you guff for that. I mean, it's just natural. All of us do it.
If anybody does, we'll fight them for you.
Exactly.
Yes,
Like-
I agree 100%.
Like I said, I've already had to boot one person from a stream for being rude. Which I do believe that footage has been successfully edited out.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I haven't gone back to that stream to check, so I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah. Which, talking about that for a quick second, there's going to be an extra layer of security from now on with the open panels. Anyone that I'm familiar with, it'll be business as usual, where I will let you on, no problem. But if you're someone that I do not know, you will not be admitted right away to the panel until I have until I or whoever my second in command happens to be have properly vetted you.
I hope you guys have your rabies shots up to date.
It's a pun based on how Paul said until we properly vetted you.
Oh.
I don't have brain cells.
Alright, you guys up for some pinball?
Yeah, I love this stage.
Yeah, I do too. Last time I got screwed on it because the plunger hit, or not the plunger, but the thing hit a ball right back at me as I was passing through it. Can't really name anyone who doesn't do this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was one of the most highly requested stages for the DLC.
Yes, Virginia, I know I'm the bomb. And doesn't this share a music track with Mario Stadium?
Yep,
I think so.
sure does.
Nope. I don't know who ran into my green shell, but
That was me. That was me shooting down your green shell. So real quick, Chris, something I forgot to ask about the footage of specifically the tournament. I did post a link to the stream on the Smash Ultimate Plus Plus page, but would you still like me to send you the footage all chopped up of the individual matches?
I think it would just be easier if you just give like the timestamps like in the caption for each match, and
Okay.
just leave the links to the entire stream, and just
All
leave
right.
timestamps if people just want to, if anyone just wants to see the matches specifically and not the in between.
I will do that.
Did you post it?
I did.
already, or-
I did not. I can do that though at some point tomorrow, after everything's cleared.
Okay.
And Kobe, I saw that message. I'll respond to that here in just a second. Blue shell.
Oh, are you? Ah. Didn't work. I pulled the banana trick.
I stole third from Trevor.
Yes, you did, and shunted me down to Glenn's place.
T-Rex scrub!
I had to. Where to next? Oh, here we go. I know we just need Ozzy to pick a stage.
Yep, I'm on it.
So Virginia just messaged me something, a joke that got played on me and Trevor when we were playing Gang Beasts earlier. Actually, it was just after we played Gang Beasts. How did you ask this, Virginia? Something about crab legs?
I didn't ask anything. I just said I want crab legs.
Yeah, and then Trevor and I had like two different reactions to that. Where I said, but
So, out of curiosity, if I told you guys I want crab legs, what's the first thing that pops into your head?
I mean, that you're
Yeah.
hungry?
Yeah, I can't think of any like specific jokes related to.
Yeah.
well, here's the thing: you will never, in a serious context, hear Virginia ask for crab legs because she's allergic to shellfish.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense now.
Well, so it was really funny because Trevor is like, "What are you gonna do with crab legs?" Meaning, like, if suddenly my legs became crab legs, like. And Paul's like,
Well-
"Why do you want crab legs? You're gonna die."
Well, I went about it with the mindset of, well, you're allergic to them, so why could you possibly want crab legs?
Exactly.
Yes.
Here you go, Paul.
Chris and I did not know that.
Yeah.
We do.
Miss Paul.
Real quick, Kobe asked me another question in DMs when he says, when I say battle scene, do I mean groups of armies or one-on-one? I would probably say, honestly, both. Both are good. Whether it's a one-on-one duel or it's army versus army. In fact, you could also consider, like, naval battles, aerial/space battles would work. Like, Virginia, I know this was one of the ideas you suggested. Were you thinking of along those lines, or were you strictly thinking army versus army?
Honestly, anything that would technically define as a battle is what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
All right.
So say, for
I'm stepping
example...
out.
Go ahead, Trevor.
I'm stepping out of Mario Kart, but I'll stay in the call.
Okay.
So say, for example, Duel of the Fates. That's fair game for discussion. Anything from that to the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Anime also has a lot of good battles too.
Okay. I know one that I recently saw from anime was the Straw Hat Pirates versus Clawhador and his pirates.
Yeah, I'm not that far. I took a hiatus. I'm almost on 1,000. I take a hiatus and watching it stuff.
Oh, nice. How did I spin out? I hit the button at the right time.
Well, obviously you didn't.
Obviously I didn't. Someone hit the skill issue button.
Skill issue.
Yeah, there we go.
I just said it myself. I didn't hit the button.
Yeah.
I hate
Okay.
to inform you, Paul, you're just not as good as you think you are.
I know.
Oh, that's some emotional damage.
Exactly.
Here, Virginia.
What?
Got a present for you.
Is it a red shell?
No, that was from whoever's behind me.
That
Me.
was for me. Well, it was me.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I made the same mistake, Virginia.
not sure where my brain went in that last turn.
Blue
But...
shell.
Have fun with that.
Oh. As the kids these days say, I got booed. Blued. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I also have stroke strength. Strong. Definitely having a strong.
Yes. I saw that bomb bounce next to me when I landed, but it missed.
Did it fall into the water? 'Cause it looked like I
Maybe
tossed
it did, but I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like I tossed it and it just vanished.
Mm-hmm. By the way, let's go ahead and say that the next race after this one is last race.
Yeah, I was about ready to call it here soon.
Yeah.
I do gotta finalize and say I'm glad with how it went. It could have been so much worse.
I 100% agree with that. In fact, the only problems that I really noticed, I did have to remind a few people to mute once, but that was no big deal. And, of course, Trevor's net issues, there's no controlling that. So, I think on the whole, it was a success.
Oh. Now,
100%.
Is this the last race?
Yes, this is last race.
And with my star, we're gonna.
I thought you were gonna continue singing there, Trevor. Or if you did it, cut out.
Fortunately, it didn't.
If Peach wasn't into normal Bowser, I don't think she would be into the bony one.
know about that.
Peach probably enjoys getting a bone now and then.
Oh no.
What was that?
That was Virginia, but why did she say that?
Trevor's comment.
Have fun with that, Paul. I'm amazed Paul didn't play the oh brother.
Oh,
have another
brother,
round.
this guy stinks!
You got double blue.
I did.
Oh, I got red shelled out of here.
Thanks for the banana, whoever just had one.
You're welcome.
No, I got one.
Trevor, what is it you say to Glenn about using the toilet in this track?
That you destroyed it or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Something relating to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Right after crossing the finish line, Dry Bowser just got stuck like on the bigot.
Oh, that's funny. Alright, guys. Well, that is going to be it for this stream. Again, I cannot say it enough. The tournament portion of this stream went absolutely beautifully. I am very happy with how it went. And of course, as the owner and proprietor of Fandomology, I gotta say thank you to everyone in TDK for, first off, allowing me to broadcast what we do on the tournaments, but also for playing along, cooperating with how I wanted things to run, and just making it an amazing stream.
You're very welcome anytime.
Yeah, not a problem, man. I'm all for it.
So the next tournament stream we agreed would be Thursday the 9th. So I will go ahead and make sure I don't have any plans for that night. And as soon as I get that confirmation, I'll go ahead and put it on the schedule. But in the meantime, guys, tune in Friday night. We'll be talking at 9 p.m. our open panel discussion, what makes a good battle scene. The next following Monday will be part 4 of my discussion on Return of the King with Phil. Then that following Tuesday, beginner series on Castlevania with Trevor and Dan. And then the following Wednesday, you're getting a double dose of beginner series with Kobe making his debut on the channel. And we are talking about RWBY.
Ruby! Dumbass.
RWBY.
All right, and to Kobe, and this is to celebrate Kobe making his first Fandomology debut.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Fully encourageable.
Absolutely. So we got a lot of stuff coming up, guys. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on it. So nothing else to say, but thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And just remember, everyone, I'm going to try a new slogan tonight. The Force is, instead of family, the Force is cushy. Just because of how well tonight went with TDK, Team Danky Kush.
May the Kush be with you.
Yes.
Yes.
See you guys
May the
later.
Kush-
Sorry, Trevor, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, may the Kush be with you guys.
Yep. And we will see you guys